Hello everyone, tonight I'm celebrating. So to celebrate, I am making a batch of homemade chocolate chip cookies. And we're going to start off those cookies with 2 1/4 cups of plain flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I'm going to stir that in together. I use a whisk and get all that mixed really well. And then I'm going to set this aside and mix my butter and sugar. So you're going to need 2 sticks of softened butter, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, and 3/4 cups of white sugar. And you're going to mix that well in your mixer or with your hand mixer until it has become well mixed and kind of fluffy. So when you get it mixed, you're going to scrape down that bowl with a spatula, making sure you have all the butter and sugar mixed together. Mix it one more time, and then we're going to begin adding our other ingredients. So we're going to add 2 eggs to that carefully. I don't typically do that. I usually like to break my eggs into a separate bowl just to make sure I don't get any shell. And then I add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then we're going to start adding the flour mixture a little at a time, slowly mixing. You don't want to over mix here. So we're going to add that in till we get all of the dry ingredients in with the wet. And we're going to pulse that until it is mixed well. You don't want to over mix. That will lead to tougher cookies, and you really want a lighter, crispier cookie. So here, now we're going to add 1 cup of chopped pecans and 1 bag of the chocolate chips of your choice. I used milk chocolate. You can use semi-sweet, or you could use dark chocolate. You could use white chocolate chips. So you're going to mix this well, and once again, you want to pulse this with your mixer until it is mixed. You don't want to over mix your cookie dough. Scraping down your bowl and your beater, and then get your cookie sheet ready with some parchment paper. And I like to take my parchment paper and wrinkle it up so that it doesn't roll up on the cookie sheet. Then I'm just going to add heaping tablespoons of cookie dough onto my cookie sheet. So while I'm doing this, I want to tell you what I'm celebrating. I made 1,000 subscribers today on my YouTube channel. I've actually now, while I'm editing this video, have made it to 1,002 subscribers. That's so exciting to me, and I am so happy to finally have made that in a year and a half. Okay, so let's go on with the cookies. We're going to pop those into an oven that's been preheating at 375 degrees. You're going to bake those for about 10 to 15 minutes. Let them cool on your cookie sheet for about 2 minutes, and then move them over to a cooling rack to let them completely cool before you put them in your storage container. And these were delicious, light, crispy, and not too cakey, but you can see here how wonderfully they baked up. Just want to say thank you, Sarah, for being my 1,000th subscriber.